It was so much going on yesterday between the Knicks game, the Mets game, and then the Yankees game at the nightcap. But I had no idea that the lottery was yesterday. Now, usually they televise it. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I haven't really been watching a lot of the media shows, so I was completely caught off guard. But I'm sitting here watching the Knicks game, and then under the ticker it goes, the Dallas Mavericks just received the number one pick. And I'm like, wait, what? So I go on my phone and start texting. I'm like, bro, do you really know that the Mavericks? So first, I got to congratulate Sean because he's a Maverick fan, right? So I know he's happy when he found out the info. He probably didn't know he's working at the game, so he probably didn't even realize that. But I had to text him to congratulate him for that. But I'm like, ain't that a mother? The NBA not even hiding it. They're not even hiding it. Yes, I'm a Laker fan, but news broke that Luka Doncic was on the Lakers for that small of a package we gave up. I knew the NBA stepped in. I knew they stepped in and did something because we already know there's been a lot going on with the ratings as far as people interest level when it comes to the NBA, especially early in the season. LeBron is in his 22nd year. There's no reason why he's still the face of the NBA. They've been struggling to try to find somebody like Ja Morant, and they say Anthony Edwards, and none of the overseas players been marketable, right? Because they all play on small market teams. Jokic got 3 or 4 MVPs. He got a championship, but he plays in Denver. Can't market him there as the face of the league. Giannis got some MVPs, defensive players of years. He got a championship, but he playing in Milwaukee. Can't market him there. Luka is the young rising star. He don't have an MVP, but we know he is an MVP. He took his team to the finals, but he play in Dallas, and it's not a big market unless your name is the Dallas Cowboys. So, of course, you go take Luka Doncic and you put him on the Los Angeles Lakers and you marry that there and see what happens, because that's the biggest brand and that's one of the young big stars, especially international stars. So I already knew it was some type of fix with that, especially when we only gave up AD, a first round pick, and Max Christie. I'm sure if you see the package the Knicks got for Mikal Bridges and you look at what we got with Luka, come on. I'm sure they could have got more for that. But then when you see that the Mavericks, who had a 1.8% to get the number one overall pick, and they get it, now strange things happen, but come on, bro. They could have hit it a little better than that, especially when Cooper Flag is coming out this year, and he's the biggest prospect since Zion. And we knew what happened with that. When AD got traded to the Lakers, the Pelicans get the number one pick, but the Pelicans was trash. So it was easy. It was trash. They were trash. Dallas was there. They had some injuries, but they were there. There was worse teams than them. And then the second pick goes to the Spurs. Wemby get hurt. They already got the Castle kid. Now you give him the second pick. Then out of nowhere, Giannis is available to he's open to anything. Come on, man. Come on. We could see the play. That was part of the deal. Now, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but come on. The Lakers, the Mavs, and the NBA was in on this. They rewarded the Mavs with the first round pick for giving up Luka for nothing. For old ass AD who always hurt. And I won't say he old, but he's always hurt. So come on. But since we're talking basketball, man, I am in New York, and I'm telling you, the Knicks fans are crazy, but they deserve it. Yesterday's win was a statement. Now, I know Jason Tatum got hurt, but they was going to win that game whether he got hurt or not. They played a great game. Now, I'm on record. I said I hate the Celtics. So, and I don't care about Indiana and Cleveland. Frauds. Donovan Mitchell. Frauds. Donovan Mitchell. Frauds. The Knicks going to the finals. Even if Tatum come back, which I don't think he is, I think he might be hurt. The Knicks going to the finals. I was a kid in '99 when they went. But I can only imagine how crazy it was. Because just how, like, right now, it is nuts in the city. And it's well deserved. The Knicks fans, the true, real New York Knickerbocker fans deserve this moment. The job is not done, but they deserve to celebrate every step of the process because they suffered for so long. They suffered through Chris Duhon. They suffered through David Lee. They suffered through all them fucking teams that they had. They suffered. They deserve it. So I'm shouting now all the true New York fans. I grew up with some. I know some friends of some. Of course, I live in New York. I make sure I try to text all of them congratulations. Right? Now, let's get to the fake Knicks fans. All right. I think it's okay if you're from New York and you're not a Knicks fan to be happy for them and to root for them and with them. It's okay. But I think you look nuts right now acting like you a diehard Knicks fan because some of y'all are doing that. Some of y'all are really acting like y'all care about the Knicks when I know just 4 or 5 years ago, some of y'all was shitting on them. Support them. You a New Yorker, support it. But let's not confuse this thing here. They're diehard Knicks fans who loved this team when they was fucking 10 and 70 who deserve this moment right here. I don't want to mix in the two. We need to be able to see the difference. Shout out to the New York Knicks and keep going. All right, so last night, after the Knicks won, the Mets won, Yankee time now. So I'm watching the Yankee game and Trent Grissom, old man Trent, he just popping home runs left and right. Man, let me tell you something. I shitted on him and I said that if we have to play him every day, we're in trouble. And I was so wrong. I don't know what it is, but let's keep it up. Let's keep it up, old man Trent. He's excellent in the field and he always have been, right? But now you see his little swag coming in. And then at the plate, he's just been phenomenal. Phenomenal. He did poorly. Ben Rice, Dominguez didn't play yesterday, but he's been playing well. He had a 3 home run game. Like even Peraza, he's been coming in getting his. We're going to need him. We're going to need him because, yes, it was a sad ending to that game. On our last run, Oswaldo Cabrera, our third baseman, who he's like the Yankee fans, we rooted this kid on. He worked hard for the job this year and he earned it. And he's been playing well. And it just shows so much about who he is as a player. Everyone teared up after. You could tell the energy in that dugout. Just even the fans in the Seattle dugout, energy was just gone. He came around on a sacrifice fly from Judge, I believe it was a sacrifice fly, but came around. You went to go home plate to score, and his ankle just snapped. I saw it too. I don't know if you remember when when this happened to Dak Prescott like 2 or 3 years ago. It was just a nasty scene, and it just happened with Cabrera, and he still reached for the base. Show so much about that kid, man. I wish him luck. He might be out for the season. Just from what I seen yesterday, wish him and his family luck and a speedy recovery. But it's next man up right now. We do got DJ LeMahieu coming back Wednesday, tomorrow rather. Let's see what he got. He was a former batting champion, but let's see what he got. I do like Vivas. He's been stepping in until Jazz come back from his injury. But again, I said this before the season started. Play the young kids, and it's worked out. It's worked out. We stealing bases. We doing things that like the team traditionally under Aaron Boone have not been doing, and I love to see it. We're hot. The Mets are hot. We're getting ready for the Subway Series, and it's just a great thing to see. Great thing for New York. Great thing for the New York fans. Let's keep it going.